Hi guys, it's me, Tom Altieri, New Jersey Mortgage Services, right here in Toms River, New Jersey. To find me, it would be just www.newjerseymortgageguy.com. Hey, today I want to talk to you about some words that are thrown around, and you may not have an understanding of them, and you may, but either way, I'll tell you about them, and I'll give you the benefits of them. There's two things you hear a lot about is you need to be pre-qualified, and you need to be pre-approved. Now, a lot of times when you go in a real estate office, that they say to you, we need a pre-qualification letter. Basically, what that letter is a letter telling the sellers of that property that you've been qualified to buy a home in that price range, and that you really shouldn't have a problem getting a mortgage for that price range house. So how we pre-qualify you is really just a series of questions. It's basically an interview. We want to know a couple of things. Where do you work? What do you do for a living? And how long have you been there? That'll determine what kind of job stability you have and what your income is on your present job. The next thing we want to know, and even on a pre-qualification, we always want to know credit. Now, some of you know your credit scores out there, and you know what your debt is. So, you really have to be real honest with that and come across clean and tell us exactly what that is. But more than likely, we're going to pull your credit anyway with your permission. And, that along with, then the last question really would be, how much money do you have available to use to buy a house? So we take those three factors to determine, what you can qualify for, what your debt ratio will be with your debt, and how your credit is, and again, how much money you have available to use. So then we'll take a quick look at your credit, or if you've had your credit run recently and it's really high scores, then we'll give you what's called a pre-qualification letter. And again, this letter is used to basically go out there in the marketplace and shop for a house in that price range. Now, a pre-approval is a little different. A pre-approval really is almost a formalized mortgage without an appraisal. So what you would do is, we'd sit down with you and do the same interview, but you'd bring us W-2s for the past 2 years, a recent 1 month's pay stub, 2 years tax returns, complete tax returns, 2 months bank statements, a quarterly statement on your IRA or your 401ks, and then we'd pull your credit there also. And with that information, then we can issue what's called a pre-approval from one of our lenders. We basically get approved for a mortgage subject to an appraisal of a property. So, that's one step even a little bit further. That doesn't really require any upfront monies either, just a little bit more complicated, a little bit more work. What we're able to do, if you wanted to come in for a pre-approval, is we'd even be able to do what's called a quick lock for you and lock your rate for 60 days out. And, hopefully you'd find a home and be able to close within that time frame. So, I hope this clarifies the difference between a pre-approval and pre-qualification, and now you're better informed on those terms. Now, New Jersey mortgage rates, have progressively coming down over the last 3 weeks. We're seeing rates pushing down a little bit, and maybe a real good time for you to buy your New Jersey home. So again, to reach me, get to the website. It's newjerseymortgageguy.com, or I'm always accessible through an 800 number, even though I'm local, and that's 800-789-9293. Thank you, and have a great day.